work in the fields, we were moving a lot. You know, even if we were to exercise as much as the U.S. government tells us we should, we'd still be at about half of what our ancestors were doing. You know, even like a couple hundred years ago, we were moving and we got most of our exercise just by being. My personal favorite forms of exercise are running. I love to run. It feels great. I know there are camps that say it's great for you. There's camps that say it's not great for you. The point is, do what you love. Absolutely do what you love. I love swimming. I love to swim. I love to be in the water. I love weight training, and I love body resistance training. These are my 4 primary forms of exercise, and when I'm in the mood, I go to a yoga class. Those are great too. Just do it. You gotta do it. So we've said we got to rewire the nervous system. This comes in the form of really great care like network spinal analysis. 2, learn to breathe. Get some great tools. This comes in the package I offer, somato-respiratory integration. 3rd, exercise. 4th, eat like you mean it. Eat like you want to live. Don't eat dead, dying foods that are highly processed. Very simple. Try to decrease as much as possible a lot of animal products. There's some in the paleo diet camp that have really good points, so if that's the route you want to follow, great, because they're basically advocating for a ton of fruits and vegetables. Eat living foods, and if you're going to go with the meats, eat the stuff that was local. Eat the stuff that's within a 100-mile radius of your home if you're lucky enough to have that. And if you don't know, find it, search it out. Go organic. 5th, learn to get rest every day. For me, I personally have been meditating twice a day for the better part of 20 years, every day. Why do I do this? Because it gives me deep, deep rest, and again, it's inclining my joy to be in a restful, creative space most of the day. Some great resources for that. The Art of Living has a wonderful meditation program that they teach. 2 would be the Art of Living. 1 was the Art of Living. They have a great program. 2, Transcendental Meditation. Fantastic. It's just a little pricey. You basically get the same thing with the Art of Living's program for a fraction of the cost. 3, Deepak Chopra's organization has a technique they call primordial sound. It's awesome. We have a couple of practice members here who teach that. If you're from a Christian religious tradition, Thomas Keating's Centering Prayer, amazing stuff. Mindfulness-based work, either with John Kabat-Zinn. The whole Spirit Rock Center in San Francisco has a bunch of teachers, including Jack Kornfield, who are just amazing. There's so many things out there, you guys. There's no one right way to do it. Just find something that works for you and incline your mind to joy. When we do these things, we're actually literally changing. I'm sorry to be repetitive here, but we're changing our brains. And this is just like training for life. Because it's not necessarily about the exercise per se, or the meditation per se, or even the chiropractic care per se. It's about how it enables and emboldens you to live the life that you want to live, which is where you're physically healthy, you've got a sense of energy that nothing can shake, you've got a great vitality, you're filled with loving kindness towards yourself and towards others, and you're not driving with the parking brake on. A couple other things I want to mention. Keep a daily gratitude journal. In Sonia Lyubomirsky's book, The How of Happiness, one of the most important things scientifically that you can do to feel happier is to write down the things that you're grateful for. Writing down 5 things that you're grateful for in the morning and then in the evening is literally going to activate something in your brain called the reticular activating system. This is basically the thing that when you buy a new car or you want a particular car, you start seeing it everywhere. It's because your brain is literally looking for it. So these gratitude lists literally put your antenna for positive experiences and the things that you want to appreciate. It makes it right there in front of you, and where your focus is where your energy is going to be. I've worked with people with chronic pain, and simply by changing their focus, it changes their relationship to pain almost instantaneously. This is fantastic. You can literally flex the gratitude muscle, and you're literally looking for the happiness that we seek. Now when the parking brake's on and you're stressed, you're going to be looking for the stuff that's not safe. You're going to be chewing on that conversation you had with your secretary, your boss, or your husband, or your kids again and again and again, trying to basically figure everything out. In the stress state, we tend to personalize everything, we tend to make it all pervasive, and everything feels permanent. When we're in this place where the parking brake's off, our nervous system is clear, our spine is flexible, our breath moves easily, we're able to dissipate tension and stress real time right as it comes in. And then we're able to do a very advanced practice, which is basically take life stresses and turn them into fuel for growth. Now you're in the camp of the highest achievers and the most amazing, basically, leaders on the planet. This is what many of them are able to do. So these are my recommendations. Can't say enough, and I just want to quote a bit of research, again, just to give props to network wellness care and the work we do here. There was a big study done at UC Irvine where we looked at 2,818 people, and this was a retrospective analysis, but it basically looked at people who were receiving network care for a period of 3 years. Very simple. They measured what is wellness. Well, there's a physical component that you feel physically well. There's an emotional component that you feel emotionally well. Third, there was how well do you adapt to stress. And fourth, how much do you enjoy your life? So we were basically able to measure that 76% of that nearly 3,000 people had significant improvements in all areas. What happened? The parking brake came off. I mean, everything from improvement in their sex life, to improvement in their job satisfaction, to improvement in their relationships with people, to deeper connection with spirit, physical improvements, less depression and anxiety, and a greater capacity to adapt to life stresses. This means that this person is now living at their full capacity, their full potential. This is where it gets really fun and really cool, and this is what I want to let you all know that's totally possible. In fact, you need to know how possible it is to live a great life. And not only to feel joy for the great things, but to be able to celebrate every moment, from our great losses and our great tragedies and our great successes. To be able to live with unconditional celebration as your birthright, and to have your body basically be a vessel of that, this is the greatest thing. Your body is a channel, it's a vessel for innate intelligence, which is simply a subset of the universal intelligence that's in all living things. I'm so grateful you're here. The big idea is this: you can heal, you can rock out an amazing life. We've got all the science to back it up, and I really hope that if there's any way I can support you in any way, you let me know. If you're here in Charlotte and you want to come and see us, give us a call. And if you're not from Charlotte and you want to come see us, give us a call. And really enjoyed doing this, driving with the parking brake off. I look forward to doing lots more of these, and God bless. Have an amazing, wonderful, vital, fresh, passionate day.